MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Iowa Cubs and the Nashville Sounds. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Randy Franco, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Ready now, Ken Atkinson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Atkinson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitcher throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
So digging in now, Jim Adduci. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball called just a bit low. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Atkinson gets his lead at first, nobody out. The count now at 2-1. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Digging in, Mauricio Calderon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Another look to first, and the runner back safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch out. Nothing doing. Runner at first here, one man out. A ball and 2 strikes now. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Still 1-2. Runners on first with one down. On the ground to the right side, and that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that ball between first and second base, D-Roll. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Digging in now, Pedro Cortez. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hot shot down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, D-Roll, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving it too.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Here's Addison Russell as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-1 fouled off.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Next will be the designated hitter, David Bote. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The payoff pitch one more time. Locks him up for strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Now to the plate, Octavio Veras, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Off the plate, ball
A ball and no strikes.
at the
Ball 2.
2-0.
Half at third. Cortez on second. Russell on at first with 2 down. Weekly hit towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Iowa leads it 2-0. Jose Quintana will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Now at the plate, Howie Crespo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Happ. He's got it 1 away. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Stepping into the box, Andreas Flores. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
2-0.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Fred Roberts will be next. The 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Cortez is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the first baseman, Fred Roberts.
Digging in the switch hitter, Fred Roberts. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Quintana gets the sign. First pitch on the way. And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped up, Adducci over to his left, and he brings it in on the warning track. So they go down without a whimper here. On to the 2nd inning now for Marlington. The I-Cubs are out in front, 2-0. Striding into the box, Miguel Arroyo.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Now a flare out toward right center. McClelland moving in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
The left fielder, number 22, Ken Atkinson.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ken Atkinson. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1. Arroyo aboard here at first with nobody out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jim Adduci.
Now at the plate, Jim Adduci. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
No balls and one strike. First and second here with nobody out. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Flores comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number one. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
Now in the box, Mauricio Calderon. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
He's going.
Now both runners are breaking. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
The center fielder,
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on one swing.
Into the box now, Ian Happ, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. This pitch is popped up. Valido moving to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
now batting, third baseman, Pedro Cortes.
Ready for another chance. Pedro Cortes, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. 2 out here and a runner at second. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
The count now at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
He's in there.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
1-0 the count. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Fouled away. Three runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Iowa leads it 5-0. Leading off the inning, Andres Valido, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. That finds the zone, a called strike. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And I want to focus on dynamic shortstop Addison Russell. This guy has range to his right, to his left, a rocket arm, the ability to come across the bag on the double play and hit any spot in the order and be productive.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He went deep in the contest last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Three and 0 now.
No strike.
.30 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Into the box, Chase Darno. Popped him up. Cortez is under this one as he has it right in front of the dugout for the second out.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Woody McClelland.
Coming to the plate now, Woody McClelland. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Kiner Falefa, the runner at first with 2 gone. Good curveball. Strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Quintana sets. Here it is on 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. He got him.
Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Striding forward now is the DH, David Bodie, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Flores is under this one. And he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Octavio Veras.
Striding in, Octavio Veras. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Miguel Arroyo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Called strike 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Gary Pins, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Gary Pins.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball drops in there for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled straight back. Fastball, strike three called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, B.J. Moore. Popped him up. Veras waits on it. Two gone.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Howie Crespo.
So stepping in, Howie Crespo. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. Base hit, and they're into the hit column.
The left fielder, number 9, Andreas Flores.
So striding in, Andreas Flores. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back. And there's ball one. Crespo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
High chopper to third. He's got to hurry. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. 3 innings complete. The iCubs are out in front, 5-0. Kiki Richardson answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Richardson.
Stepping up now, Ken Atkinson.
For Iowa, the left fielder, Ken Atkinson.
First offering on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Atkinson is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starter's final line. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And he lays off for ball 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
In now, Mauricio Calderon, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And it's a foul ball according to the ump down the line. Awfully close that time. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. All right, here comes our umpiring crew with their ruling. And it is a home run. They overturn their initial ruling, as they say this, in fact, was inside the foul pole. How about that? Into the box, Ian Happ. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And he clearly couldn't make up his mind on that one coming in. A swing and a miss.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses again. Ball 3. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Digging in and looking for more, Pedro Cortez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
And he misses again. Ball four, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. Now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Settling in now, Addison Russell comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
Count
A ball and no strikes.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Wow, another curve here that he can't seem to find the zone with. He's really had his share of troubles with location so far in this inning.
Happ at second, Cortez at first, 2 out in the inning. Down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the fourth coming up. Iowa leads it 6-0. So striding forward now, Fred Roberts. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. The throw into second. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Standing in now, Andres Valido, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. No one out with a runner at second. Smoked on the ground left side. Russell's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, catcher, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Stepping up to the plate, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Atkinson. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter, Chase d'Arnaud.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chase d'Arnaud. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Quintana sets. Here's the 1-0. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Into the box now, David Bote. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Bote.
Now here it comes. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Hey, that's okay. You can look at that a bunch of different ways. That's a well-executed pitch and count leverage. A nice breaking ball he snapped over. Or you can look at it as a respect factor thing. He does not want to challenge you in a big spot.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
3-2 now.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Into the box now, Octavio Veras. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Bote on at first, nobody out. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The next 1-2 pitch. In the dirt here. Here now the 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Miguel.
At the plate, Miguel Arroyo. First delivery to him on the way. Ball one.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Ken Atkinson. Ball one. And that misses, ball one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. Now the 2-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. 2-1. First and second now, 1 man out. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it to second for 1? But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
In now, Jim Adduci, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8 now.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Into the box now, Mauricio Calderon. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
2-2, here it is. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ian Happ, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken up in the zone.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. That's popped up, but this will land untouched. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. The I-Cubs are out in front, 8-0. Digging in, Woody McClelland. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is a fastball on the outer third.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Gary Hins. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Count 1-1.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there, base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out fielder.
Number 25.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Standing in now, DJ Moore, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. Comes set with the 0-1. And he takes strike 2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2
And
strikes.
certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
Into the box, Howie Crespo. And he lays off there 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Now at the plate, Andreas Flores. He's set, and the pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Sinker, 3-2 now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
The 3-2 pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get fouled. He'll try it again, 3-2.
Out in front here is this one scorched, foul to the left.
The payoff pitch one more time. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Stepping in now, Fred Roberts. Pitch is popped up, and no one will track it down. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. The tag gets 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. 5 innings complete. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. Digging in, Pedro Cortez. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Pedro Cortez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Flores on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Into the box, Addison Russell. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
1 out, nobody on. And that misses, 1-1. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Into the box now, David Bote, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Russell, base runner at first with 1 out. little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2
Octavio
games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Standing in now, Octavio Veras, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Moore is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Andres Valido. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The batter, the catcher, Isaiah.
Standing in, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. First pitch of the at-bat. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. Two balls and a strike. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
And it's low, ball 4.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter, Chase.
At the plate, Chase Darno. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. From the stretch. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. The 2-1 home is high and outside for a ball.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Count remains full. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Atkinson ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the right fielder, Woody McClellan.
Coming to the plate now, Woody McClellan, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Quintana sets. Here's the 0-1. Took something off the curveball there. 76 miles an hour. It's 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Kiner Falefa is off of first with 2 away.
That ball's foul.
And he fouls this one off. Hit out towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Into the box, Gary Pins, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Left side. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 6 full. Iowa leads it 8-1. Welcome back to Arlington. 7th inning straight ahead, but first let's take a look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of baseball. Gregorio Almanzar comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Gregorio Almanzar.
Ready once again, Miguel Arroyo is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Miguel Arroyo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
In now, Ken Atkinson, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this one gets away. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
A runner at second, nobody out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jim Adduci. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
The right fielder, number 1, Mauricio Calderon.
Coming to the plate now, Mauricio Calderon, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Atkinson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Outside, 3-0 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Here's the 2-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ian Happ.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ian Happ. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. A tag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. Bottom of the 7th now. Galloping stretch here in Arlington. The I-Cubs are out in front, 9-1. Hunter Gehringer gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Hunter Gehringer.
Standing in, B.J. Moore.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
swing and a flare hit toward right. Calderon moving forward. He can't get to it. This one's down.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Howie Crespo.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Howie Crespo. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Too high, and it's 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping in, Andreas Flores. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. None out, runners at first and second. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, first baseman, Fred Roberts.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next it'll be the switch hitting first baseman, Fred Roberts. First pitch on its way. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Change up low, 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 2-0 home. Is a heater in there for a strike. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Andres Valido would be next. Moore at third with 2 away. Hit on the ground is short. Gloved by Russell. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Striding in once again, Pedro Cortez.
The third baseman, Pedro Cortez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Pins from the outfield grass. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, the shortstop.
Well, that graphic there tells you all you need to know about this particular ball game. 9-1 is our score as we draw ever nearer to the end of this one. Stepping into the box, Addison Russell. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now that's popped up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, David Bodie.
Ready for another shot now, David Bodie. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Ferris.
Stepping in now, Octavio Veras,
as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a liner. Foul. Another 0-2 home. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Iowa leads it 9-1. Stepping in, Andres Valido.
For the Sounds, the third baseman, Andres Valido.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a
Ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. Atkinson is there. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, the catcher, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Digging in to try it again, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And that's the second out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
At the plate, Chase Darno. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a hot shot that'll be caught at first base. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Now batting, Miguel Arroyo. He singled his last time up.
Miguel Arroyo.
First pitch on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Moore looks up, gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, when you're all over the place location-wise, sometimes you're just happy to get the ball anywhere near the strike zone. Problem with that is one right there in the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
The left fielder,
standing 22. In now, Ken Atkinson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. The 1-2. Pitch is popped up. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jim Adduci.
Digging in once again, Jim Adduci. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 1, Mauricio Calderon.
So coming to the plate, Mauricio Calderon. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and he drops it.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Calderon, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. Pedro Cortes would be next.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Genmar Gomez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Pedro Cortes will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Nope.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Count still at 1-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hey now. So 1 run on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors and 2 left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The iCubs are out in front 10-1. Ready now, Woody McClelland starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now the pitch. Oh, he couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box now, Gary Hins, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
2-1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Liner towards second. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Now at the plate, B.J. Moore. Pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Cubs scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Jose Quintana earns his first win of the season. Randy Franco worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Hunter Gehringer takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score. First, for the victorious Iowa Cubs, 10 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.